Alright, my name's Tickles. This is Hate Crime. We're Gator Grappling. We're going to go over some clock attacks from an initial guard pass. The guard pass that we use probably most proficiently with beginners is going to be called the Appropriate Guard Pass. This is Jiu-Jitsu 101 for our group. Generally, when we're doing a guard pass, we want to try and limit the number of triggers. So, what I want to do is not put my open hands on his stomach. That usually fails. If Hayden were to bend his body up, he could hurt my wrist. And it's happened. I've broken wrists with this before. God's damn phone's ringing. Alright. We're going over the appropriate guard pass. First thing I did is limit the number of triggers. I don't put my open hands on his chest because he could bend forward and hurt my wrist. My wrists aren't that infinitely flexible. I want to try and maintain hip control, so I've got my thigh inside. I'll even grab down on here if I have to. But generally what I do is take my fist inside his gut. I'm going to take my ulna, the bony part of my elbow, and I'm going to drive it into the sartorius muscle, where he's got a nerve. And this will annoy him a little bit. After a while, it's not going to bother him, but at least I've limited the number of triggers. My elbows aren't too far out, so he can warm me, or my elbows aren't too far in, so he can triangle me. He presses me, triangle. So those are a few blatant triggers I want to try and limit. I'm not playing a defensive game, I'm just playing the game the way I want to play. I want to know what he's going to do. And if I give him options like that, then he's playing the game. I'm playing into his game. One thing that I'll do to control my position, even from the appropriate guard pass, is I'm going to press off and drop my foot to cradle his ass. And my blade of my leg is cradling his ass as well. So now I've got pretty good hip control just with my elbows. And I didn't have to use my open hands. So I'll limit the triggers as well. Another thing, I'll shift from another angle. This foot comes inside, cradles his ass. I've still got hip control. I'm going to grind my elbow in. As I do that, I'm going to drop this leg back. From dropping my leg back, this leg, the foot could just stay where it's at, hop over, drop in. From here, now I still maintain hip control. I slide this hand over, and this hand in. I'm in the modified case economy. In the other position, it's like this. With this foot in, I take control. Again, popping off, back up, over, in the modified case economy, this hand up. This hand secured. So that's the initial guard pass from the appropriate guard pass. I want to go over clock attacks. What you should start thinking as you initially pass. There are a lot of ways you can pass guard. Who the fuck is calling this thing? Now I'll cover the appropriate guard pass, and then one way you can set it up with the shin in, the rump to control, maintain hip control. We pass the appropriate guard pass to modified case economy. That's one of many directions I can go. There's, again, things that I can do or start thinking about when I go to pass guard. One of them is going to be, as he goes to defend my pass, I'm going to start looking for triggers. These triggers are going to be how I'm going to submit him. So as I pop this knee up, he might traffic card me. If he pushes, traffic caught me, he pushes his hand in there, he deflects me off one angle, I'm going to use a submission called the sliding cross knee bar. I drop in, I slid to his crotch, and use my shin to work the knee bar. Again, I'm going to shin up, he deflects. As he deflects, I'm going to drop my leg over. I dive into both hands inside here. I've got a good lock. I want his foot on this side of my head, and I pull back. That's a pretty explosive attack. That's my first attack, so we'll call that the 7 o'clock attack, right? So that's a 7 o'clock attack. Now, we've got an 8 o'clock attack from this side if we want to go for an arm bar. He does not deflect me. I've got hip control. My knee goes up. I slide in, sliding in, I go under. I got my hand underneath of his arm. He may even try to clinch. He tries to clinch, I'm going to maintain the side control. So he tries belly, lock up, press the face down, set my leg over, and I've got to grab ass arm bar. Kick. I get my initial guard pass, I'm going to grab ass arm bar, knee up, slide in, over, I'm tucking my arm underneath. From underneath, I've got a form of wizard. So we'd say an inverted wizard. From here, now he's trying to hold me in tight. I'm going to put my knee on belly. From knee on belly, I'm going to press up. So now I've gone from wizard to the Americana. I've got a good Americana setup. I can go to do an inverted Naruto guard, where I drop, lock, drop my foot over. Inside pretty tight, my shin's in pretty tight, and I can crease the fulcrum from that position. Another angle, it looks like this. I slide in. Over, now he's holding me down tight. As he holds me down tight, I'm going to keep my hand inside, just like a wizard. So I've got my hand inside with palm up, knee on belly, from knee on belly, the 2-low press, drop over, lock, shin in tight. I can just keep my hand here. Use this to increase the push. It's a grab-ass armbar. It has very short tolerance, so you're not going to be able to pull out of that and do that one slowly. So you got to be very careful when you initiate that submission. So the next one that I'll be looking for is, he starts to get a better position on me by getting underhooked. So I walk in, I'm over, with the underhook this way. So he's going underhook from here. Good job. So he's already working for the corn shucker. So he's going for a good pass. So I'm a corn shucker defensive, put my thumb inside here, locking this in, still going to do a knee on belly, back with the knee on belly. This time I shoot my hand across, locking into my gut, stepping over, tension. And again, another armbar. With another angle, turning in. There's still 2 people over here. Alright, back again. Same deal. I'm working an initial pass, lock. He's got an arm under. This is legit. He may be trying to take my back. From here now, I'm going to control his head. By head control, I keep on getting my back, keep my elbow near his ass. I've got hip control. I slide up, knee on belly, back up. Good lock here, flip it over, put your legs together. So we're going to call that the 4 o'clock attack? No, that's the other clock. It's, we have to get that one like, 8:30. More 9 o'clock.
8:45.
Yeah, 10:45. Alright, the other one was going to be more of a neck attack. So I'm going to slide in, but my opponent might try to shoot into my leg. So I'm going to go for a side step guillotine. Both arm bars are now off the market because he's got his arms in too deep. So I've got control, I slide up. As he goes to shoot in, he's going to try to shoot it from my leg. I'm drop my arm over. So now I'm in side step guillotine. What's really important is that he cannot get the lockdown on me. The lockdown is a good way to shut down this move. So I'm going to stick my foot up pretty high. When my knee up high, as he locks me in, I'm going to drop my foot back towards my body and figure 4 if I have to, or just leave my foot pointed. So now he's lost the ability to effectively initiate his better position or his guard. So he has a non-functional guard. He's got a quarter guard at best. I don't even want to call it a guard. He's got a sloppy, he can pop his head a couple times guard. So I've got control. I'm working side step guillotine. And to finish it off, all I really have to do is reach up past my nipples, take my hand over his collar, grab it in here. I'm going to slide my hand up to my thumb up to his throat, lean sideways and it's submitted. Beautiful. That's great if that works. Let's say I pass and I get side step guillotine. And he's just a freak of nature. He is not tapping out for this submission. Again, I'm back up, walk over, put a pass, I'm side step guillotine, he's reaching for my crotch. So now I'm going to go for a north-south choke. I'm going to take his arm, tuck it inside his crotch, slide out to north-south. From here, this is the gate mark, and kick his tail backwards. As he's going to kick his backwards, he's going to bridge. If he bridges, I make the hole smaller. So that's called north-south choke. Another one, as I go to go north-south, now he's a freak of nature. You can't catch him with that. He's keeping his chin in tight, and it's hard to be able to cut off the gap. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to
Execution, bro.
execution. Thank you. So again, back again. I get hip control. I'm up. Slide inside. Don't want that. I got my arm in his crotch. I go from north-south. He's not going for it. He's just too damn tough. I don't care how you choke him. He's just not catching it. So what you're going to do is now stuff the head to the opposite side. Back in. Stuff. Some stuff to the opposite side. I put my hand in here. Try to chop this arm down so you can't push head. So he's in pretty tight. I'm going to drive this leg all the way up to his head. Dropping in, tilt it backwards. Which means that's the execution. Then there's the far side arm bar. This is a high percentage sexy arm bar. Back in again, this guy now does the classic defense where he trims away from me. Then walk. As he goes to shrimp away from me, he's going to step over his head. As I go to step over his head, I'm going to tuck this arm in. Tucking this arm in, I slide over, back in, shin up. My foot is now cradled in the scapula. I slide back, and again, catching his fish. If he starts pulling in, and I'm the wuss, and I let him get out, what I'm going to do is put my arm underneath my crotch, increase the pull. Cool. All right, cool, sure.